gets the fake to him. Looking the other way. Going to go one-on-one into the end zone. It is a touchdown. Chris Godwin.
Let's throw caution to the wind. Been doing it for me all year. How about the one-handed grab by Chris Godwin?
Penn State wide receiver Chris Godwin only averaged 33.8 yards for his 4 receptions in Penn State's weekend win over Maryland. Kind enough to join us now on BTN Live. Chris, what did you guys see from that Terps defense that led you to believe the big play would be available?
Honestly, we came out and we just saw that they were in man-to-man coverage. And so they were challenging us, and it was up to us to answer the call. And thankfully, we were able to do that. Offensive line blocked well, and Christian gave us great passes. So it was up to us as receivers to make the plays.
Coach Franklin even said in his post-game press conference that man-to-man or zero coverage, not something that Maryland had done a lot this year. How did you guys adjust when you saw that's the look they would be giving you?
It wasn't something that we had saw on film, and so when we came out and we saw that they were giving us man-to-man coverage, it was just going back to trusting our rules that we work on every week, each and every week through our practice. And so from that point in time, it was just go out and trust your rules and make plays.
Obviously, part of the reason that Maryland felt comfortable was the play of their outstanding cornerback, Will Likely. I know it wasn't a man-on-man, but I know you saw some of him on Saturday. How much does a wide receiver look forward to a battle like that when you know that the DB across the way is also a very well-respected player?
You always look forward to things like that, to playing great players. You know, as a football player, as a competitor, you want to play against the best, and Will, he's a great player. You know, it was awesome going against him and trying to be the best player that I can be.
Chris, take me through the touchdown grab and the adjustments you had to make while you were running your route and also while the ball was in the air.
From the beginning of the play, it was I had a go route on, and Christian, he was rolling the opposite way, and we saw that it was one-on-one coverage with me and the safety. And so when he threw the ball up in the air, it was just up to me to make the play, and it was a little bit of contact, so I had to just get whatever arm I could get free to make the catch.
Chris, that was officially a road game for Penn State at Baltimore's NFL Stadium, but there was a heavy dose of Nittany Lion Blue inside the stands, also playing inside an NFL stadium. Overall, what was that experience like?
It was awesome, man, honestly. Our fans always travel great, so it didn't feel like a road game. It kind of felt like a home game for us with the Penn State faithful. And then to be playing in the Baltimore Ravens Stadium was an awesome experience in itself. You know, just the atmosphere there was amazing.
Chatting with Penn State wide receiver Chris Godwin here on BTN Live. Chris, some weeks it's been Saquon Barkley leading the charge offensively. Some weeks it's been Christian Hackenberg and you in the receiving core. At this point, how would you best describe the identity of the Penn State offense?
Honestly, I think our identity is that we're willing to do whatever it takes to come up with a victory, whether that's running the ball 30 times, passing the ball 30 times. We're willing to fight through the adversity that the game presents and just do whatever it takes to go 1-0 each and every week.
There's never been a question about the physical skills that Christian Hackenberg possesses. How would you describe your quarterback as a team leader?
Christian, he's great, man. Honestly, he's our team leader. He's awesome in the locker room. He jokes around with all the guys, but when it comes time now to get to business, he's locked in and he's leading us throughout the charge.
Chris, we see Saquon Barkley on Saturdays. You guys see him, at least when he's healthy, every day in practice. How good can he be?
He has a chance to be special, man. The detail that he focuses on throughout each and every day of practice, even when he does something right, he's always looking for a way to get better. And so I think with more experience and more playing time, he's going to continue to get better and better.
Just a few more minutes with Penn State wide receiver Chris Godwin here on BTN Live. Chris, you're 3-1 in the Big Ten East, a lone loss to Ohio State, yet it's a quiet 3-1. As you guys look at the remaining 4 games on the schedule, what are the expectations inside that Penn State locker room?
Our expectation is to go 1-0 each and every week, and so we try not to look forward too far down in the road. And so for this week, it's Illinois, and so that's our main focus, and that's our main challenge.
Well, you led me right there. It's a much improved Illinois team, especially on the defensive side. I'll know you'll watch a lot more film throughout the course of the week, but what's the early scouting report on the Illini?
So far, they look like a well-coached team. You know, they play hard on defense. They have a couple of good defensive backs that are going to present some challenges for us, and they have a strong defensive line. And so we're going to have to put together a great game plan and put together a great week of practice so that we can be ready for them.
Penn State wide receiver Chris Godwin, kind enough to join us today on BTN Live. Chris, truly appreciate the time. Best of luck this weekend against Illinois.
Thank you for your time. Have a good day.